Today I am here to explain the topic squares and square roots. What is the meaning of a square number? A square number is obtained when we multiply a given number by itself. A square number is obtained when we multiply a given number by itself. Or we can say another way, square of a number is that number raised to the power 2. Number 1, square is 1 into 1, 1. If number is 3, 3 into 3, 9. If it is 11, 11 into 11, 121. If a number is multiplied by itself, 8 into 8, 64. 8 is a number and the square is 64. 64 is a square because 8 into 8, 8 square equal to 64 we can say. 11 square, 11 into 11, 121. So square of a number means raised to the power 2, that is square. 3 square 9, 11 square 121. These square numbers are also known as perfect squares. So which are the perfect squares? 1 ones are 1, 2 twos are 4, 3 threes are 9, 4 fours are 16. So these numbers are 5 square 25, 6 square 7 square 8 square. These are also called perfect squares. So what is a square number? Square number is obtained by multiplying a number with itself. Or we can say a number to the power 2 is called a square number. Perfect squares, 1 square 1, 2 square, 3 square, etc. Perfect squares. Now children, it is better to by heart the square numbers up to 25. At least up to 20 it is compulsory. Very needed, very much useful. 11 square, up to 10 all are knowing. 9 square, 8 square, etc. 11 square 121, 12 square 144, 13 square 169, etc. Up to 20 compulsory, but it will be useful if you study little extra. 21 square 441, 22, 23, 24, 25, up to 25 it will be good. So try to by heart as early as possible up to 25. Chart is already made for you. You can copy it down in the register. Now we will think about the properties of square numbers. Some simple properties are there which will be helpful. First one, a number ending in 2, 3, 7 or 8 is never a perfect square. If a number is ending with any of these 2, 3 or 7 or 8, see the examples. Following cannot be a perfect square. 3652. Number is ending with 2. 3652. So, only because of this last digit 2, I can say this is not a perfect square. Or here, it is a very big number. I don't know whether it is a perfect square or not. Because of this number, now only because of this last digit 8, now I can say, only because of this I can say it is not a perfect square. 81, 8 8s are 81, 81 I know, perfect square. 81 is a perfect square, 9 9s are 81, 8 8s are 64, I know 64 is a perfect square. Now 80 is not a perfect square, I know because it is a small number. Yeah, if I say 85, not a perfect square, I know, because I know the table. 9 9s are 81, 10 10s are 100. So, 81 is a perfect square, 9 square, then 100. Now, all the numbers between this one, 82, 83, 84, all these are not a perfect square. Now, our question is a different one. Ours is a very big number, a small number, whatever be the situation. Simply by looking at the last digit, we are able to say whether it is perfect square or not. In the sense, what all things are not, what all numbers are. This 2 not a perfect square. Because of 8, it is not a perfect square. Because of last digit 7, it is not a perfect square. Because of this 3, I can say this also cannot be a perfect square. Okay. Now with this, I want to explain one more thing. One more important thing I want to say. Suppose we studied 2, 3, 7, 8 not a perfect square. 2, 3, 7 and 8 numbers ending with this. Now I will write another number which is not ending. 3, 5, 7, 6, 1. Okay, last digit is 1, not coming under this category. Okay, now is it a perfect square? Can you say yes, it is perfect square? No, because our property says that numbers ending with these four things, four digits cannot be a perfect square. Property is not saying that others will be a perfect square. That we have to check ourselves. Because of this 2, 3, 7, 8, these numbers are getting rejected. Okay, now this one can be accepted or not, that we have to check ourselves with using any of the technique. Is it clear? If it is 2, 5, 6, 9, okay, yeah, very big number, 3, 1, 5, 2, 3, 5, 6, 9, last digit is 9. So we cannot reject it. It may be, may not be, because 2, 3, 7, 8. If it is 2, 3, 7, 8, I can simply say no, not a perfect square. But this I cannot say. I have to use some another technique which we will study next class itself. So using that technique, we have to check whether it is a perfect square or not. We cannot say anything about this. I hope it is clear. So what is the property? Number ending in 2, 3, 7, 8 is never a perfect square. Last digit, only check the last digit and say whether it is not a perfect square or not. Then next property, very simple property, square numbers, squares of even numbers are always even. If it is an even number 4, square is 16. If it is a 10 square 100. If it is 2 is a perfect square. 2 square is 4 perfect square. 8, what is 8 is an even number. Square of 8 is 64. 64 is also even. So square of even is even. Same thing, square of odd is always odd. 3 square, 3 is an odd number, so square is also odd. 11 square, 11 is odd number, square is also odd. 15 odd number, so square also odd number. Very simple property. Fourth property, a number ending in odd number of zeros is never a perfect square. Odd number of zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros are there. 5 zeros means it cannot be a perfect square. 1, 2, 3, 3 zeros. So this cannot be a perfect square. 1 0, only 1 0. No. Okay. Now again I want to explain about this situation. Suppose I say 4 zeros. 4 zeros are there. Can we say yes? We cannot say. Why? Because it depends upon this area. I have to check this area. I cannot say. I am not able to. If it is 6 and 3 0, I can simply 5 0. I can simply reject it saying that 5 zeros are there. We can reject surely. Irrespective of this part, I can say no. I hope it is clear. So this is a condition for rejecting a number, not for accepting. For accepting, I have to check this area also. 6 is not a perfect square. So even though it is 4 zeros, it will not be. But if it is 4 and 2 0, yes, it is a perfect square. Here 2 and here 4, perfect square. 4 perfect square, 2 zeros. Okay. 4 and 4 0, yes. Here 4 zeros and this also okay. If it is 16 and 2 0, yes. 16 is already a perfect square and 2 0. If it is 3 0, no. 4 0 and 16, yes. So the property is for rejecting a number. Number ending in odd number of zeros is never a perfect square. Not a perfect square, not a perfect square, not a perfect square. Now the next property, fifth property, the difference between the squares of two consecutive natural numbers is equal to their sum. With example, it will be more clear. If I have two numbers 6 and 5, 6 square minus 5 square will be what? Instead of finding square and all, I can simply do the sum. 6 plus 5, 11 will be the answer. Because that is a property. Difference between the square of two consecutive numbers will be their sum. 6 square minus 5 square will be simply 6 plus 5, 11. 6 square is how much? 36. 5 square 25. Difference is 11. That 11 I will get simply by adding 6 plus 5, 11. That is a technique. If I say 13 square minus 12 square, instead of finding 13 square and 12 square and subtraction, I can get the answer simply 13 plus 12. 13 plus 12 will be 15, 25. 25 I can write it directly. Check it. 13 square is 169. 12 square 144. Subtraction 25 only. So that is a property. Very simple thing. If somebody is asking 89 square minus 88 square, but only condition is this must be consecutive number. Then only we can apply this property. 89 square minus 88 square, answer is simply 89 plus 88. 177. 89 square you know. In order to find 89 square, it will take a lot of time. 89 into 89 I have to multiply. 88 square I don't know the table. 88 into 88 I have to do. Then I have to do subtraction. Instead of doing all this, we are simply applying the property 89 plus 88. Examples. Small numbers are there. I will include one more example. If it is 93 square minus 92 square, answer I can write it directly. 93 plus 92 will be same as 185 only. Hope it is clear. Okay. Then next property. Next property, sum of first n odd natural numbers is n square. Sum of first n natural numbers, odd natural numbers. See, n odd natural numbers is n square. See the example. With example, it will be more clear. 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7. 1, 2, 3, 4 odd numbers are added. If I am adding first 4 odd numbers, first 4 without any gap. First odd number is 1, next odd number is 3, next odd number is 5, next odd number is 7. So 4 odd numbers added means answer will be 4 square 16 only. Instead of addition, I can simply say 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11. How many numbers? 6 numbers are added. So answer will be automatically 36. 2 odd numbers are added. Not simply any odd number. First 2 odd numbers. First 2 odd numbers sum will be same as 2 square. Clear or not? Question is express 49 as a sum of numbers. Sum of odd numbers. 49, just opposite. 49 is what? 49 means 7 square, I know. Now, 7 square can be written as 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus how many numbers? 7 odd number I have to write. 7 odd numbers. So this sum or 49 will be surely same. Next property. Another property. There are 2n natural numbers lying between squares of consecutive numbers n and n plus 1. Consecutive numbers, consecutive means continuous numbers. Continuous numbers n and n plus 1. How many numbers will be there? Square of n and n plus 1. Example, if n is 2, n plus 1 is automatically 3. Now between 2 square and 3 square, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9. Between 4 and 9, how many numbers? After 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4 numbers are there. That 4 I can get directly, 2 2s are 4. Yeah, this example will be better. How many numbers are there between 121 and 144? 121 means 11 square, 144 means 12 square. That means n is 11, n plus 1, 12. So 2 into 11, 22 numbers will be there. 2 into 11, 22 numbers will be there. Check. After 121, after 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128, like that we can count. There will be 22 numbers. Between 8 square and 9 square, how many numbers? 8 square is 64, 9 square is 81. Between these two, how many numbers are there? I have to do counting. 65, 66, 67, 68, etc. Instead of doing this counting, what I can do is apply the technique 2m. That means 2 into 8, 16 numbers will be there. 16 numbers will be there because question is about 8 square and 9 square. 8 and 9. Only condition is continuous number, it must be 8 and 9. 15 and 16. 15 square, 16 square, how many numbers? 2 into 15, 30 numbers. 100 square, that is a big number, you know. 100 square and 101 square. This is a big number, we know. 1 and 40. Now, 101 again, big number like that. Now, between this and this, so many numbers will be there. How many numbers? Without even calculating what is 101 square, we can say the answer directly. How many? 2 into 100. 200 numbers will be there between this number and this number. That is a property. Okay. Now let us go to next topic. Another property is there. If m is an odd number, then m square can be expressed as a sum of two consecutive natural numbers, m square minus 1 upon 2 and m square plus 1 by 2. Sentence is looking like complicated. See the examples. Very simple examples. With the example, things will be easy. 5 square. 5 square is 25. First condition is m must be an odd number. Okay. So 5 is an odd number. So 5 square is 25. Now 25 can be written as sum of two consecutive natural number. 12 plus 13. Since it is an odd number, 5 is an odd number, 5 square can be 25 can be written as 12 plus 13. How I two consecutive number? Sum of two consecutive number. What is the technique? M square minus 1 upon 2, m square plus 1 by 2. M is 5, 5 square minus 1 upon 2, 25 minus 1 upon 2, 25 minus 1, 24, 24 by 2, 12. 5 square plus 1 upon 2, 25 plus 1, 26 upon 2, 13. Another example, 9 square. 9 square is 81. 81 means 9 square. That means 9 square minus 1 by 2, 9 square plus 1 by 2. 9 square 81, 81 minus 1 80, 80 by 2 40. 9 square 81, 81 plus 1 82 by 2 41. Simple property. If it is another example 121. If somebody is asking you, question will be in this way. Express 121. Can you express 121 as a sum of two numbers, two consecutive numbers, not simply any number. Simply any number means I can say 121, 120 plus 1. Yeah, 100 plus 21 I can say. 100 plus 21, 121, sum of two numbers. But our question is express it as a sum of two consecutive number. This is 11 square. Okay, 121 is 11 square. So 11 square, so 11 is our m. M is 11. So I will think about 11 square minus 1 by 2, 11 square plus 1 by 2. 11 square minus 1 by 2. 11 square minus 1 by 2 is what? 121 minus 1 by 2, that is 120 by 2, that is 60. 11 square plus 1 by 2, that is 121 plus 1 by 2, that is 122 by 2, that is 61. So 121 I can write as 60 plus 61. Are you understanding? 121 is 11 square. Therefore, 11 square minus 1 upon 2, 11 square plus 1 upon 2. I am getting 60 and 61. 60 plus 61 is 121. So, it is also a property. Next, we are going to another important topic, that is Pythagorean triplet. What is the meaning of Pythagorean triplet? If three numbers satisfy Pythagoras theorem, then that triplet is called a Pythagorean triplet. If three numbers satisfies Pythagoras theorem, then that triplet. Example is written 3, 4, 5. 3 square plus 4 square equal to what? 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, 9 plus 16 is 25. 5 square is 25. So this one square plus this one square equal to 5 square. 3 square plus 4 square and 5 square is going to be same. These two things are going to be same. So we can say 3, 4, 5 is a Pythagorean triplet. Pythagorean theorem satisfied. 8, 15 and 17. 8 square plus 15 square is what? 8 square 64, 15 square 225, 64 plus 225 is 289. And 17 square is also 289. That means these two things are same. That is 8 square plus 15 square is 17 square. So they are again these numbers form a Pythagorean triplet. Triplet means what? Like a pair, triplet, tree, three numbers triplet, group of 3 triplet, group of 3, 8, 15, 17 Pythagorean triplet. Now what is our property? Our property is this one. For every natural number m greater than 1, more than 1 it must be, not 1. If it is any number greater than 1, 2m, m square minus 1 and m square plus 1 is a Pythagorean triplet. For every natural number greater than 1, 2m, m square minus 1, m square plus 1 is a Pythagorean triplet. Let me explain with example. Write a Pythagorean triplet whose smallest number is 12. One number is 12. Smallest means 2m. 2m equal to 12. That means m equal to 12 by 2, 6. Now, in order to get m is 6. In order to get other 2, I have to write m square minus 1 and m square plus 1. M square minus 1 means 6 square minus 1, that is 36 minus 1, 35. M square plus 1 means 6 square plus 1, that is 36 plus 1, 37. So, this 12, not m, 2m is 12, 35, 37. This is a Pythagorean triplet. Smallest number 12, that is 2m is 12. Now we have to calculate 2m is given, m square minus 1 and m square plus 1 we have to calculate. So Pythagorean triplet. Another question, write a Pythagorean triplet whose largest number is 17. Largest means m square plus 1. M square plus 1 is given. M square plus 1 17. So m square is plus 1 is shifted there. 17 minus 1 16. Now m means square root of 16. 4 4s are 16 we know. 4 4s are 16. So m is 4. Now I got a m. Now I have to go for 2m and m square minus 1. This is given as 17. Now 2m I need. M square minus 1 I need. 2m is 2 into 4 8. 2m is 2 into 4 8. M square minus 1 is 4 square minus 1, 60 minus 1, 15. So 8, 15 and 17. This is a Pythagorean triplet. I hope you understood these properties. One last question of this type. Write a Pythagorean triplet whose one number is 14. It is not written 2m equal to 14, yeah, m smallest number, yeah, biggest number. One number is 14. One number is 14 and we know Pythagorean triplet means 2m, m square minus 1, m square plus 1. But it is not mentioned whether this one is smallest 2m, yeah, m square minus 1, yeah, m square plus 1. Now, when we think about this 14, which possibility is there? Easily I can take 14 as 2m. And I cannot take it as m square minus 1 because it is not near to a perfect square. Like 6 square. No. 4 square. 4 square 16. 16 minus 1, 16 plus 1. But it is not that also. Not nearer to a square. So, and at the same time, very simple, take it as 2m. Since it is not written which number it is, smallest, yeah, biggest, yeah, which number, we can think about our options. Our option is 2m equal to 14. So, m equal to 14 by 2 is 7. So we can write m square minus 1, that is 7 square minus 1, that is 48. M square plus 1, that is 7 square plus 1, 49 plus 1, that is 50. So Pythagorean triplet is 2m, that is 14, 48 and 50 Pythagorean triplet. Now we will go to the last property, that is here the property, if a number ends with 1 or 9, then its square will end with 1. Example, number and square. Okay, if a number is 1, square is 1. 11, 121, number is ending with 1, square also ending with 1. 19, number is ending with 9. 361, ending with 1 only. Number is ending with 1, square is ending with 1. Number is ending with 9, again number is ending with 1 only. Another property means the same type. So I will write it as the first property, A part, B part. If a number ends with 2 or 8, 1 and 9, 1 changed into 2, 9 changed into 8, 2 and 8, 2 or 8, then its square will end with 4. If a number is ending with if a number ends with 2 or 8, then its square will end with 4. We can see examples. Two, 8, 12. What is the square of 2? 4. 8, 64. 12, 144. Ending with 2, ending with 4, ending with 8 also, ending with 4, 2 also with 4, with 2, 8, ending with 4. Same category, another property. If a number ends with instead of 2 and 8, 1, 9, 2, 8, now 3 or 7, then its square will end with 9. Example, number and square. What is a 3 square? 9. 7 square, 49. 169. Ending with 3 or 7, 3 or 7, everything ending with 9 only. We can see any number of examples. Any number with ending with 3 or 7 will be ending with 9. We can say the opposite. Square has got a 9 means for the number either 3 or 7. Square is ending with 4, so number will end with either with 2 or with 8. Square is ending with 1, we can say number will be ending with either with 1 or with 9. Again we will continue with the same type. D. So we considered 1 9, 2 8, 3 7. Now in the same category it will be 4 and 6. If a number ends with 4 or 6, with the 6, square will end with the 6. Examples, square of 4, square of 16, 196, 14 square, ending with the 4, 6 only, ending with the 6, 6. So numbers, any example we can consider any number of examples, ending with the 4, yeah, 6, all these will be ending with the 6. Yeah, opposite we can say anything ending with the any perfect square ending with the 6 means number can be either ending with the 4 or ending with the 6. Now the next option, 4, 6 also over. Now the middle one is 5. If a number ends with the 5, then the square will end with the 5. 5 means 5 only. Very simple thing. Example, number and square. 5 means 25, 15 means 225, 25, 625, etc. And 5 means 5 only. Now the last option. One more option is remaining. If a number ends with the 0, then the square will end with 0 only. All are knowing it. 10 square 100, 30, 20, 30 square 30 into 30, 900, ending with the 0 means 200, 40, 10 means 20, 20 means 40, 40 square will have 4 square of 4 is 16. How many zeros will be there? Here it is 4, so 8 zeros. Yeah, so I will explain that property also. So with these properties are over. Now before concluding, let me explain that something more. 1 second. Yeah, papers are here. I was to show that square of 5, 15, etc. What is 5 square? 25. 15 square? 225. You by heart now. 25. 25 square. 625. 35 square. 45 square. 55. Can you say? That is a technique. 15 means what? 1 into 2. 25 we will write 5 square 25 and 1 into 2. 2. 25 square. 25 square 5 square 25. 2 into next number 3. 35 square. First I will write 5 square 25 and 3 into 2 6. 3 into 4 12. 3 and next number 4. 45 square 5 square 25. 25 surely I will write. Now I will fill it here. 4 into next number 4 5 are 20. 5 square 25. What I will write here? 5 into 6 30. 5 into next number. 4 into next number. 4 into 5 20. Here 25. 6 and next number. 6 7s are 42. 75 square. 7 8s are 56. So we can proceed. It is a technique for getting square of the numbers ending with the 5. Square of the numbers ending with the 5 means we can simply write it up. 85 square you know now. 85, 8 into 9, 72 and 25 we can simply keep. Hope it is clear. Now that last property what we said, 30 square. 30 square means square of 3, 9 only we have to write, and 10 means 20. If it is 4 and 30 square, simply write the square of 4, 16. 30 means how many 0? 60. That would be. Hope it is clear.